Right, so I recently did a video with George Clarke, Cringing at Nice Guys, and I said if enough of you guys wanted me to, I would do another video, but this time Cringing at Nice Girls instead. And so here we are, let's just get into the first one. Guess I was just a one night stand. How could he do that to such a sweetheart? I'm guessing that's OP role-playing as the girl. So he sends a selfie and says, I think Andrew gave you the wrong number. I'm guessing she messaged first being like, hey Andrew, how's it going? Enjoyed the date. And wasn't Andrew. Alright, sorry, have a good day. Thanks you too. Dick move Andrew. Lol. Yeah, it's a shitty feeling being ignored, used, and having a guy you hit it off with just vanish. Guess I was just a one night stand for him. Guys are dicks. You're grossly unattractive, by the way. She started off quite nice. I'm surprised. I don't know where this was going because she said, I'm sorry, have a nice day. She kind of, I think, probably got in her feels a little bit here and then just threw out a completely unnecessary insult. The only thing I would say, to be fair to her, like, he could tell, I'm guessing, that Andrew gave her the wrong number. Sending a kind of like smug selfie of him eating food. I get the point he's trying to make being like, I'm not Andrew, but I feel like if you're in your feels a little bit and you're a little bit emotionally vulnerable, this could be a bit jarring. But he was kind of nice, being like, thanks you too, dick move Andrew. And she, yeah, I don't really know what happened there, but just a completely unnecessary insult. No wonder Andrew didn't give her his number. She is too lovely. I just don't understand the insult at the end. This guy didn't do anything mean to justify that at all. Okay, so it's OP reposting from someone else, but still, that kind of switch up that happens all the time on Nice Guys is just so bizarre. All right, next. I have a friend who's a competitive bodybuilder who just ran into the nicest of nice girls at Walgreens. So this just happened. Why did she have to bring up the little steroid dick though? Good morning, I saw you at Walgreens this morning. I was the blonde behind you in the checkout lane. I just wanted to say that you are hot as hell. Hit me up if you want to chill. I have no idea what app this is and how she got this person's number. We're about to find out. How did you get my number? You gave it to the lady at the register for your rewards or whatever. Do you want to go get breakfast or something or just hang out? Super flattered but pretty darn creeped out as well. No thank you. Have a great day. Valid. Whatever. Don't need to be an asshole. Bitch, you probably got a little steroid dick anyway. I mean, to be honest, this kind of thing could go both ways. Like, it could be really cute or it could be super creepy. Maybe she should have approached him in the Walgreens rather than doing this. And it was quite a brutal pie. But once again, the switch in tone after rejection is such a classic. And she evidently didn't care about the little steroid dick when she was hitting him up in the first place, so I don't know, at least he took it well. Some folks cannot handle rejection. I mean, that is the essence of Nice Girls and Nice Guys, isn't it? Mr. Eggplant was polite and just told her how creepy he felt her strategy was, which is fair, yet she goes from 0 to 60 within the space of a few seconds. Did she actually think the dude was going to be okay with her amateur sleuthing? I think she was hoping for a love at first sight fairy tale story. I mean, I can imagine like dreaming up the scenario and being like, this is going to be so cute, like I randomly overheard your number, but the execution obviously didn't work for her. I feel like doing something like that, you have to accept that rejection is a high likelihood, but she did not see that coming at all. For someone asking if you want to chill, she doesn't sound very chill. Steroids don't make your dick smaller, they do make your balls shrink though. Not so fun fact. Alright, what is going on here? Trust issues much. Although it's got voted not a nice girl. Oh my goodness, is she going through his messages on his Apple Watch? That is very weird. And yeah, trust issues, but is that a nice girl? If you distrust your partner that much, you might as well break up. I mean, yeah, she definitely has trust issues, and that's assuming that this guy is her boyfriend. Can we see what she's scrolling through?
No.
I mean, can you access your banking app on your Apple Watch? What if she's just f***ing up his fantasy team? Oh, don't. No, thank you. Please just invade my privacy instead. Yeah, weird invasion of his privacy, but don't think it quite fits this subreddit. All right. Oh, wow. We've got a nice girl's email, which I feel like the nice guys and nice girls emails tend to be even weirder because it almost certainly is because they've been blocked on everything else. All right, POV, you broke up with her 8 months ago after only dating for 3 months. She's blocked on everything. I called it in advance. For what feels like obvious reasons, now you receive an email at your professional inbox. Oh dear. Hey Jamie, hope you're doing great. Don't worry, I've moved on from you a while back, but she's still emailing him. Interesting. I just wanted to let you know that after all this time, you did the best thing for me last year, and honestly, I was going to break up with you, but I didn't really have in mind the best time to do it. Sure you were. I just felt after listening to my friends and parents that you were the weird boyfriend that I had so last year. Don't really know what that means, and I'm just super hot and deserve someone that actually knows what they want in their life, not someone that is confused or immature and is also a real man with balls. Damn, she's sending for him. I also realized you were the problem, not me. Interesting, but thank you for teaching me that lesson. Winky face. I guess I wanted to be honest with you later on now. I finally have my whole life together all on my own, so I want to say I'm sorry for your loss of me by Felicia because I'm beautiful. And did you just drop a by Felicia meme in there?
Bye, Felicia.
Because I'm beautiful and smart and did not have to put up with all your bullshit when you broke up with me. I should have stood my ground with you, but I'm a grown woman. But I honestly wouldn't be here right now, so happy where I'm at in life without my amazing parents and friends. Okay, this is weird. This is like half a conversation with her own conscience. Have a great life. Wish you all the best, Jamie. Hope you find the right shoe that fits you, Felicia.
Huh?
Bye, Felicia. I was just doubting on the second Felicia whether she was doing the bye Felicia meme twice or whether his nickname is Felicia or something, but no, she's genuinely just dropping a bunch of bye Felicias in the weird, crazy stalking email. So, bye, Felicia. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, honey. XOXO. I mean, to get rejected and still be this bitter about it 8 months later and then try and claim you're not, it's so transparent, isn't it? I mean, maybe a few months down the line, Jamie would be looking back. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what she did and was like, maybe I should give that another go. This type of thing just like completely reaffirms that he was right in the first place to dump her. Though I feel like given she got blocked on everything, she probably made that very clear on a bunch of different apps first. Nothing says I'm over you like an unhinged email about how happy you are that you finally moved on. Oh, and how beautiful and awesome you are. I love the people who scream, I'm not yelling. I mean, with this kind of thing, like part of me wants to laugh, but it's actually so pathetic. I actually kind of feel bad for them. Not that they deserve absolutely anything at all, but it's kind of like watching a worm just wriggling in the wet mud. Actually, what am I talking about? Worms love wriggling in the wet mud. That's probably why the voice crack tried to stop me. Alright, moving on swiftly. After only texting her for a few hours the previous night, she was calling me at 6 a.m. So I blocked her. And only now I discovered these texts after getting a new phone. Calling at 6 a.m. is crazy. Does she not have a job? Texting for a few hours as well. How people get that latched on is crazy. But I take it that's not going to be the only crazy thing going on here. Something about sparring for a few hours. Oh, she's a fighter as well. Oh dear. Damn, and you're still up. That's crazy. Oh, I wish there was a timestamp here. Yeah, I'm used to it. That's awesome though. You get so much done. Yes, sir. Well, I'm not trying to interrupt your night. My bad. And he aired it. LMAO at 7:16 a.m. No wonder why you're single. All good. I have these men throwing themselves at me. They always do this as well. They pretend like people are queuing up to date them. And again, it's so transparent because it's like, oh, if that was the case, like, why are you trying this hard with this person? I also reported your Tinder. No wonder why you're single. Ugly ass bitch. Damn, she is angry. Like, fair enough. Not even fair enough, but like leaving a day, at least I can understand that, like, you know, people who have anger issues, they've gone, oh wow, I've been completely aired. This early on, like, I can't even rationalize it imagining myself being a crazy person. Like, it's so wild, it's like out of bounds from the realm of like possible things that are just still really weird. Remove someone on Tinder for no reason. Oh damn, he just straight up unmatched her as well. You're ugly as I legitimately have over 1,000 matches. Good luck, you're gonna need it, you little lowlife. Wow, she is fuming. I mean, if she has 1,000 matches, why does she care this bad? Hint, she doesn't. She does not have 1,000 matches. Also, again, like, they matched on Tinder. If he's ugly as fuck, why is she swiping right? That is crazy though. That is bullet dodged. That's the kind of thing though that I'd worry. Like, I'm like, okay, well, I've unmatched you and I can block your number, but even though we only spoke for a few hours, I can fully imagine you just like showing up at my house or my workplace. Anyone who brags about how many options they have almost certainly have none of quality. True. I'm curious as to what reason she reported you on Tinder for. You know what? Annoyingly, I have heard people claim that this kind of stuff has happened to them and they get like completely banned and there's just like no way back, even if they didn't do anything wrong. So I think it's just almost like a shot in the dark of her being like, I'm just going to try and up his dating life a little bit. And annoyingly, sometimes with apps like this, it just works. Alright, imagine being this self-absorbed. Weed and brownies, count me in. Ghosted on a date like a week ago. She hits me today with one of the worst messages I've ever received from anyone in my life. Is that I ghosted her or she ghosted me? Kind of weird question for you, she says. Alright, I'll try and think of a weird answer. Good reply. So if I hosted a bachelor night and had a bunch of guys over and you each had 5 minutes to chat with me and at the end of the night I picked one of you and everyone else gets eliminated, would you be interested? I was partly hoping that she was going to say this like as a hypothetical and be like, if this was the case, like, how would you woo me in those 5 minutes? You know, like, it's a bit of a weird hypothetical, but interesting hypothetical scenario to be like, oh, what makes you stand out? But like floating it as a general idea is nuts. I can make some brownies and snacks and I'll get drinks and weed and we could play games and you could meet some other dudes, maybe make some friends, maybe end up with me. I'm thinking she's not planning on necessarily eliminating all but one here. Get them drunk high and maybe just have a bit of group fun. That sounds like fun, but I think I'd pass. Which is fair, but damn, I so wish I could see what she replied to that. That is absolutely wild. I mean, I could so see from her point of view why you'd want to do that. Like, sounds like great fun having a bunch of people like fighting over you. But to materialize it and offer it in a message is just mental. Oh, interesting. You know how singles events are having trouble because 0 guys are showing up? I think they're starting to get more creative with the advertising. That's surprising. I would understand like a shortage of girls, but 0 guys? I've heard restaurants do this though, weirdly. Like, they'll create like fake Tinder or Bumble or whatever, like Hinge accounts, and they'll message someone being like, hey, meet me for dinner here, and then the person will go expecting their date to arrive but completely catfished, and they're like, oh well, I'm already at the restaurant, I should order dinner anyway, and so the business just gets like free business from it. But she is saying have a bunch of guys over, which I think means her house, so I think this was a real offer. This girl's been living parasocially through dating reality TV shows for way too long. You should go early, take a monster shit and leave. Such a Reddit comment. Holy shit. 5 minutes into the conversation. Are you moving up or moving out of here? I'm selling my house and going back to renting in Galveston. I'm not in a time in my life where I want to be responsible for fixing/maintaining a property. Okay, what do you do and how long do you have left here? Why is that the follow-up question to that? Just a normal follow-up question, isn't it? What the? Quite hostile. Because you're on a dating app and I'm trying to understand where you are in life? Yeah, go ahead and find somebody who wants to answer a new question every single time you message them. I mean, she didn't ask any questions back. And it's not even like it's entirely unrelated. She said, I'm not in a time in my life where I can be doing things. So he's just basically figuring out where she is in her life. That's so bizarre. Lol, I'm more than likely make way more than you do, so it's not even a concern. Don't think that was why he was asking. LMFAO, I'm posting this on Reddit. No, it's so bad from him as well. I mean, weird, insecure, like, why not roll with it? Or like, be like, oh, I'm surprised you didn't ask about this part of whatever she was expecting to be asked. But like, if she's not asking a question, should she be that surprised that he's asking a question instead? But maybe she actually just feels really insecure about it. Like, it's evidently not just because he asked her the question, because she feels like she doesn't want to answer that one. Yeah, weird, bizarre and insecure from her, but so cringe from him. This is going straight on Reddit. How embarrassing for you. What the f was the point in being on a dating app? To lose your soul trying to find love in a dystopian oligarchical hellscape. God, this episode, people are going full Reddit mode, aren't they? Why is everyone so angry on these dating apps? I mean, to be fair, look around at the world. It's a miracle we're all not angry all the time. She's angry at the wrong thing though. Alright, next. Instant switch up from a normal conversation. These are my favourite, when it goes from being really normal to them just absolutely losing it. Matched on Facebook and messaged on Instagram? Has Facebook got like a dating app type thing built in? That's weird. Or is that a name for like buddy app or something? Anyway, I digress. I've never experienced something like this in my life. I didn't even wait to see if she replied because I blocked her and deleted the chat. Again, I'm sure it's going to be so valid, but blocking someone and deleting the chat and not seeing what they replied would just freak me out, because I'd be like, that feels like there's still a loose end that she needs to tie up. And some of these nutcases are probably not going to stop until that loose end is tied up. Or even worse, we're tied up. And who knows what they have planned for us then. Could be very enjoyable. No. Alright, LMFAO. What kind of music do you listen to? A bunch of different kinds. I gotta calm down right now so I can answer fully. Bit of an anime answer. I need to calm down. I'm really angry. Okay, take your time. What's funny? Please tell me. Because I'm really not the one to be laughing at right now. What do you mean? The dumbass laughing emoji. Okay, I'm not going to do the voice the whole time. For what? Tell me what's funny. It was just an emoji. I use it to punctuate sentences. I wasn't literally laughing. Can you not punctuate normally? I mean, she kind of cooked your ass there, because you could have just been like, oh, I thought you were joking. But saying I use it to punctuate sentences makes no sense. I mean, a lot of people substitute punctuation for emojis if they fit the situation. Okay, I kind of know what I mean. And they're not always literal. They can imply how someone would have said it had they said it in person. Doesn't answer my question. Read it again. Bloody hell. I can and do normally, yes. Then do it. I mean, they're not punctuating their sentences and she isn't. Do you just not like emojis? I mean, I don't know why you're sending that. They should have finished this conversation about here. That doesn't answer my question. Read it again. The tone is so bizarre. That is not worth replying to. I mean, it sounds like she was angry at something else already, but again, if you're messaging someone that's angry at something else and they start channeling that and directing it at you, get out of there. As they did, to be fair. I don't know, man. The then do it would have gotten a... Oh my goodness, they actually should have just dropped like 20 20 laughing emojis. That would have been so funny. We should have said, I'm laughing because you had a weird response to a very standard question. Call these freaks out when they're being aggressive. So true. Maybe on the off chance they'll learn that this is just such bizarre behavior. I love being single. Spanish. Haha, this girl bio on Facebook dating. What the fuck? How is that Spanish? Anyway, sorry fellas, this one's officially taken. Why are you on a dating app then? Maybe did she update her bio and then deleted the app or something? Maybe? But in case you want to get in line. What? No toxic people allowed. So she's taken but she's cheating. Or they're in an open relationship, which might be okay. Looking for friendship or a long-term relationship. And it sounds like she's already in one. I was expecting this final line to be like, oh, me and my man are in an open relationship or whatever, or we're looking for a threesome. Feel free to join. But this is so confusing. If my partner started a committed relationship with me, then told other women that they could wait for when I'm single again, and here's all my relationship expectations, I've gone so fast. Oh, maybe they mean get in line for when I break up from my current relationship. I didn't even think about that. That is absolutely mental. Right, why have I said that and accidentally clicked zoom in rather than the cross? She ain't loyal, she's waiting for another upgrade, damn. It's a shame her face is blurred out. I'm guessing that's like a privacy thing or like a rule, but oh yeah, there you go. No identifying info of any kind, which is kind of fair. But man, I hope the boyfriend has seen this or has at least found out. That's so depressing. Alright, a nice girl complains on a Girls Ask Guys post about why her crush is dating what she perceives as an ugly Asian chick, right? Instead of her, who she describes as hot as hell, and receives backlash in the comments for it. Thank goodness. Why is this cute boy dating an uglier girl? I've been friends with my crush for a long time. I've known him since my first semester at college. He takes engineering, so I don't see him all the time. I am hot as hell and have loads of guys chasing after me. Another one, sure you do. I have had sex too many times last year. It got boring. This is just... Okay, alright, cool story. The only guy I can't get is my crush. He always dates ugly girls. Like there's this one ugly Asian chick. Why has she brought up that she's Asian? Weirdly racist as well, which he met in linear algebra. Yes, I stalked. Thanks for the info, I guess. That he is dating. I don't understand why. I mean, the fact that she thinks that all there is to offer someone is the way you look is probably quite telling. Feels like she probably hasn't considered the fact that maybe this other girl is nice and that he likes her for who she is. And also that everyone has different tastes. Like the guy might find her very attractive. In fact, he almost certainly does. He's dating her. He's awesome and very handsome and deserves a hot girl. Sounds like he's got exactly what he deserves, but only dates ugly ones. Why would he even date an Asian girl? Okay. Well, it was sort of like, I mean, not as if it wasn't expressed. I mean, it was implicitly hinted at that she was racist here. She's just straight up saying it here. Why would he even date an Asian girl when white girls are so much hotter? That is crazy. Just straight up saying it. Why doesn't he realise that he deserves better and that I want him? I flirt with him and touch him, but he rejects all my advances. Yeah, because he's in a relationship. I don't know why ugly girls even think they have a chance with him. It's disgusting. I mean, this whole thing is meant, how you're between 25 and 29 and you haven't realised that someone would rather be in a relationship with, I'm guessing this other girl is someone that he finds attractive and is nice, but she's not exactly providing stiff competition. I mean, she's insecure, angry, jealous, and racist. If he deserves better than what he's currently got, it's still certainly not this girl. Alright, what a wonderfully nice attitude. It's a wonder why she has trouble dating. Male height chart, below 5'2", who's toddler? 5'2" to 5'5", a dwarf. 5'5" to 5'7", a goblin. 5'7" to 5'9", a troll. 5'9" to 5'11", a boy. Alright, I'm 5'10.8, I can take that.
He's a good boy. Does whatever I say.
6 foot and up, a king. I mean, I'm pretty sure average height in the UK is here. So insulting everyone average height or lower is just a terrible start. I mean, you're already cutting off literally half the population. Is that actually true? Approximately 5'9", it is. I think as well, is this a Tinder profile? They had 6 photos of themselves and thought, there's not even a 7th one. There's no photo out there that shows me with friends or family or like represents who I are. I'm just going to slander half the male population that I'm trying to date. And their bio says, just need someone to bring around the family. I'm honestly starting to think they think I'm a lesbian, but in reality, I just suck at dating. Yeah, because you just insult everyone. And even if you are like reading this and you're like 6'2", you're like, oh, you're just a dick to most people still. Like the fact that you have 7 attempts at like showing who you are as a person and like representing yourself in the best possible way and posting this, body shaming a massive group of people for something that they can't control is like what you choose. It's such a red flag. Also, you're on Tinder and you get to see the height of people before you swipe. Like, if you don't want to date anyone under 6 foot, just swipe left on anyone who's not 6 foot or taller. You don't need to insult people on the way. It just says so much about your character and how horrible it is. You don't suck at dating, you suck at being a decent person. True male height chart, any heights, king. Come on. Alright, my friend sent me these screenshots she got from a random number. Hey. Who's this? Crikey, they've sent 3 in like a 1-minute period. That's odd. And then another one? Who's this? It's Katie from the bar. I'm sorry, I don't know you. I think you have the wrong number. No, you gave it to me late night. I'm guessing she means last night. Yeah, right. You're just trying to get out of this, aren't you? You fat f***. I hope you get your dick squashed by a meat cutter. Good lord. I didn't even like you anyways. Yeah, that's why you wrote hey a million different times. I was just pitying you. I mean, this girl bombards these messages. And you have a small penis. Good lord. All of this from just a chat in a bar. Again, you have the wrong number. Whoever gave you the number gave you a fake one. And that's the thing. She's taking her anger out on not even someone who just rejected her and didn't know her or anything. Just a complete stranger. Like, I get what she's trying to do. She's trying to make him feel bad for himself to like compensate for how she feels about the rejection, but she's got the wrong guy. In fact, it's not even a guy, it's a girl that she's sending a message to. What a fascinatingly wild subreddit to browse. And I think we managed to avoid any subtle women hating content, which you guys said to watch out for. But yeah, if you enjoyed that and you want me to make another one, please let me know in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed so you can catch the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye.